Welcome back, comrades, to Kaiserreich. I had a crash trying to load this. Not loading. Playing like the first 2 minutes of this save. Nothing happened, but I'm gonna try to avoid it this time. Let's see if we can make it happen. Anyways, we want to declare war on the Ukrainians before the Russians kill them all. That would be nice. I don't know if we'll get that, but maybe. Maybe. Hey, we actually made it across the Messina Straits. Which is like the hardest part of this. Alright, we're just gonna keep on crumping. Just keep on crumping any way we try. Alright, this was, I suspect, the thing that crashed it. So we're gonna fade to Finland. We're not gonna great statehood to the Sami, because I think it breaks everything. We're gonna liberate them. Great. I hope that is not the source of the crash. I hope that is something else. Okay, return finished lands. What the heck? Do we have finished lands? Oh, we do. Yeah. There you go. Return all land to them. Crush, 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 kill, smash, murder.
Attention. Gardez vos rangs.
Murder, 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 violence, murder. Hey, we have a little supply base here. Alright. And we did it. Okay, so we have crushed the Italianos. Who is next? You guys. Okay, so first things first. We should just like...
Gardez vos rangs.
Should just like, quote-unquote, secure this land. Just do that. There we go.
Gardez vos rangs. Pareil.
We're just gonna do like Rome and stuff. There we go. Rome's got a Coliseum. Look at that! It's got the Coliseum. 5% war sport. Look at that! Oh, that's pretty poggy. Whew. Okay.
Attention.
Fall of New Orleans. Perhaps the war will be over soon. 2 Sicilies has capitulated. Yeah. I don't think the war's gonna necessarily be over soon. Though I don't feel great about the American Union States' potential for success. I think it's unlikely. But, you know, it is what it is. So, what I'm probably gonna do is... we're gonna boost these up. We're gonna try to make it so that stuff going on in Tripoli, it's good for us. Alright. Battleship. You guys should... We're gonna try to do coverage for our troops crossing the water.
Attention.
And specifically, we're gonna land with some mountaineers. 4 divisions of mountaineers at first. So you guys need to go immediately. Why do we turn on the day-night cycle? Why did that happen? Okay. I think we avoided the crash, by the way. I suspect it was related to releasing the Sami when we didn't have the ability to do that. Right now, the Ukrainian second Risorgimento complete. Well done. Alright, so good work, Italianos. We did it. Or you did it. Good work. I'm going to try... So, you folks over here.
Gardez vos rangs.
So, Green Squad and Blue Squad will do that. Everyone else will do this. We're going to try our best to win. We're not fighting the Czechs yet. We will. Don't worry. We'll fight the Russians as well. Alright, we would love for them to, like, press this button. But alas, alack, they can't. For whatever reason. Alright. Are we landing our forces? Yeah, we were able to land without trouble. The first thing we should do is probably... But is this actually just, like, fully accessible? Yeah, it is. This is a tile that you can control. It's not inaccessible. Is that a bug? What? It's not a bug? Why is there, like, one enormous tile here? That's so dumb. Alright, well, whatever. I guess we'll work with it. I thought it was, like, really bugged out. I was like, why are they walking on unaccessible territory? But no, they're not inaccessible. They're just, it's a weird tile. Okay. Alright. CSA's donezo. Fall of Chicago. Perhaps the war will be over soon? Yeah, so that's it for the CSA. That's it for the dog we have in this dance over here. It's just the American Union State versus the Schmuck Squad. We'll see how that works out. Probably gonna work out great, right? How close are we to declaring war here? We are more than, we're like 70 days out. It's really far off.
Attention.
Oh, nice. We're capable of winning this. All right. The American illegalists seek safe harbor. The collapse of the combined syndicates of America has been a tremendous setback for the progress of the world revolution across the Midwest and Appalachia. Reactionaries and populists round up our American comrades and destroy everything they'd sought to build. Well, most of the CSA's general staff and Politburo have been either captured or killed. Some of our allies were lucky enough to escape across the Atlantic to find safe harbor within our free territory. While some of these refugees are arguably closer to the Shirelian dogs than to us true revolutionary standard bearers, we have found some fellow radical anarchists that may prove useful to our first goal of continental liberation. René Bellebuenon, a Frenchman and prisoner of our reactionary predecessors, has somehow made it back to our territory and has come before the Central Committee of the Garde Noire. While in America, he formulated an egoist and illegalist political strain similar to what some of our anarchist comrades have advocated for here. He'd argue that his political and military experience in the American Civil War would be greatly beneficial to cause in Europe. With this, he's requested to be given demand of an attachment of Garde Noire forces to join us in our fight. Alongside himself, he has brought notorious American criminals Bonnie Parker and Clyde Barrow. Benoit has vouched for their commitment to the illegals cause and claims their experience in guerrilla warfare against Southern reactionaries would also be a boon to our mission. Benoit's points have swayed a significant portion of the Garde Noire officers. However, there's pointed his failure to secure America for the illegals cause an argument against his competence. Furthermore, his collaboration with the faux socialist Al Capone led some to question his integrity. In the end, however, the choice lies with the vote organized within the democratic structure of our Guard. We want nothing of them. Welcome back. And Bonnie and Clyde shall join us too. Yeah, Bonnie and Clyde shall join us too. Very silly stuff. But we love a good Bonnie and Clyde in our army. Right. Do these guys have good stats? I like these random, literally criminals. There we go. There's Bonnie and Clyde. Clyde Barrow and Bonnie Parker. And Renee Benoit. We love to see it. They've got commando and politically connected. They're fine. They're okay. Bonnie and Clyde are about the same. Good for them. Fall of Bangkok. Thank goodness, it's finally over. I see. The Union of Burma and the Commune have finally triumphed. And, like, the nothing going on in India can finally resolve itself. We're good.
Aux ordres.
Alright, science time.
Attention. Bougez-vous. Aux ordres.
We're gonna do that.
Gardez vos distances. Allez, on se bouge.
That's fine. We're good. We're gonna spread ourselves out here. Dang. Alright, anyways.
Écoutez.
How much more do we want to
Right.
pile in? I think we bring in 4 more divisions. I think we can afford it, supply-wise. We want to cut these guys off. We have anything interesting going on here? Not really. All right. I think that our war against Ukraine is posed positively. Ooh, we got lots of experience from this battle, from this war. I'm worried about sending in troops that are not well equipped for... Ooh, interesting. Is it possible for me to do my Alpine divisions with logistics company? We have the supplies for it? Yes, we do. Okay. We're gonna absolutely do that. Oh, Western Mediterranean. Oh no, not the Balearic Islands. Stares directly at camera. Whatever! We don't care about that. We do care about this.
Écoutez.
We're gonna plot our scheme. We're gonna launch an attack here. We're gonna launch an attack here.
Gardez vos rangs.
We'll stay here. We will... These guys, we're gonna plot a naval invasion. Probably from Palermo into somewhere else. Desert? Do that? Yeah. Is that feasible to attack? We don't have enough in the Western Mediterranean. What if we do that? How are we doing you? How are we doing you? Alright, we've got random garbage boats. And y'all can, like, literally be done. You're out. There's nothing for you to do. Because you guys are like... Can I, like, don't just, like, literally fix yourself anywhere else? How about you do it at, like, my port? How about you do it in Provence? And don't take up extremely precious supply. How long? 28 days? The plan's considered to be at our disadvantage? Yeah, I think that seems to make sense. Alright, they're attacking Tripoli. Well, counterattack. How much more juice can we spare? I think you guys... I think if we keep a single squad of 4 divisions as reinforcement, that should be fine.
Attention. Attention. Écoutez.
I think that'll do. Oh, they lost a boat. whatever. Go fix yourselves.
Arrêt.
Alright, our troops are landing.
Aux ordres.
You guys can go. Literally right here. I don't know why we have a Russian infantry division. Oh, they're doing like invasions, I bet. That's fine. Air launch torpedoes? Sure. Yeah, multi-war. Whatever. Hey! Our construction of dockyards was, naval bases was successful. Glad to see that.
Tirs ennemis. Aux ordres.
I think that's fine. We've landed our forces. We can spread them out. We got amateur pilots. For what it's worth. More convoy, more naval engineering. Sincerely, whatever. We go old doctrine, waves of Neptune. Seems pretty good. Air research speed. That seems good. Huh. More fighter stuff. More bomber stuff. Those are all pretty mid. Naval reorganization. Put the RSNO back on. Huh. Let's just get better construction speed. And also better doctrinal stuff. There we go. Less org loss. And backhand blow. Man, that's really good reinforce rate. Is that what we're doing? Okay. I mean, time is, in theory, on our side.
Aux ordres.
I think what we should do is...
Attention.
You two, always hold that. The rest of you, concentrate your force. Because we're, like, good at that now. We want to take this port no matter what. And we want reduced mountaineer combat width. Line artillery is not so good. Better breakthrough is probably good, though. Actually, that better breakthrough for support artillery. I don't know, actually. This, like, synergy is, like, 6, so let's do that. And we'll just get, like, better special forces stuff in general. That's fine. And paratroopers, I have no idea how you're supposed to use them. I don't find them very useful against the AI. They're just, like, not great against the AI. But they're amazing at dealing with high skill stuff. Focus on firepower versus fast production. Obviously, we're going to go firepower.
Gardez vos rangs.
And we're going to plan, Stan. Plan to our heart's content. Look at that planning bonus. We're literally gaming.
Bougez-vous.
We're going to launch our attack. That works pretty well.
Aux ordres.
Limited gains are our best friend. Look at that! This is the power of correctly doing supply. This is the power of correctly doing supply, is that now my forces here are being correctly supplied, so they can go off and do things. The thing we really need now is like boop, 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 boop. We now very clearly need, Kaiserredux. We have you. Occupied state. Can we properly, I think we're going to change our territorial management policy to liberated workers, whatever that means. I feel like that's more fun. Whatever, that's fine. Ah! What the heck? And then, of course, technology. Not much for large airframe, not much for heavy bombs. I feel like advanced fire control is probably what we want. We're going to use that at some point. Might as well get it now. And then we're going to pay attention to our actual fight that we're actually engaged in.
Pas de pitié. Gardez vos rangs. Attention.
Nice. Union of Burma has defeated the Republic of Siam. It's all coming up. Crumpin'. And now the commune's like, we'll send you volunteers. Okay, man, whatever. How are we doing in terms of, like, naval invasion? We don't have the, naval supremacy we need to do a lot of the spicy stuff we want to do. Oh, and we're, like, we should probably just finish our air. Whatever. Get all our air stuff. Alright. Now the thing we want to do is, well, cut off our enemies.
Écoutez.
And I think that just like a line here would work just fine.
Aux ordres.
I'm debating about the value of this landing here. How much time until war? Ugh, this sucks. They're losing. Not by a lot, but they are losing. That's like 40 days.
Pareil.
Probably not worth it to try to transfer these guys over. I think we need to bring them back here. And in an ideal situation, we would like strike south from Belarus.
Osmagne.
Alright.
Attention.
You guys, I think the value here is kind of limited, so we're just gonna do that.
Attention.
And then everyone else can have the plan where we try to do that. And then we're staff office planning. Look at us go. We're so cool. We're gonna staff office plan again. Look how cool we are.
Pareil.
Planning, planning, planning. We did the planning, so
Bougez-vous.
we're gonna launch our little attack. Wowzers, wowzers. Look at that, powzers.
Écoutez.
We're gonna try to keep crunching through.
Continuez d'avancer.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. Look at us munch. We have been embargoed by the Russian Republic, huh? Sure. Can I counter-embargo them? Do I care? No, I don't. I don't care. It's irrelevant? That's correct, it is. It doesn't matter.
Gardez vos rangs.
Alright, how are the occupied Germany doing? Quote-unquote, no national focus set. Oh, they need to do some nonsense. Probably. Who cares? Alright, go here. You go here.
Bougez-vous.
You go there. You go here. The thing we need to do is break through.
Continuez l'attaque. On recule.
All cool. You said it. Alright, we have this, which means boop, boop, boop. Do 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 do. Ba-do, ba 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 do ba do ba ba do 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 do. Non-aggression pact with Feng Qian seems good to me.
Gardez vos rangs.
How naval invadable? Not very. Fighting with mountaineers, by the way, this is hard won from bad decisions made earlier in my career with like supply issues in Africa. I think some of you have seen it. Some of my earlier Let's Plays involved me losing way too many guys, like way late in the game too.
Bougez-vous.
As a result of me just like, okay, yep, this was an inevitable consequence of everything involved. Okay, again, it's an inevitable consequence of everything. We're gonna chrome. Alright. We should probably get another military high command modifier. We want skilled pilots, air superiority, air over ground, interception, daredevil pilots, fuel, armor. We can do armor stuff. Motorized, mechanized, spec ops, blobsters, artillery, fuel use. Never ever do any navy ever. Air is important sometimes though. I think we maybe do motorized. I don't know. This spec ops is like pretty good. Sure, whatever. We'll do spec ops. Doesn't matter. That's the guys we're fighting with literally right now.
Écoutez. Écoutez. Attention.
You need to like engage in some
Bougez-vous.
proper company.
Gardez vos rangs.
Okay, we can just like go here. Oh my gosh, we got boys in Maritime Flanders. Look at them. Wow, wow, wow. What a bunch of heroes. Democratic Kampuchea wants us to sign it to... yeah. What? What? Oh, I guess German East Asia still exists. I don't know why, like... the Kaiserreich situation. I feel like the Kaiser should just like should have gone to German East Asia, right? You know what? I don't care. I don't know why I think it matters. Woof! Immediate supply issues. Bad, bad, bad supply issues too.
Gardez vos rangs. Continuez d'avancer.
Yep, keep going. Let us take this tile. Come on.
Attention. Pareil.
Come on. And we can cut them off. Oh, nice.
Aux ordres. Bougez-vous. Bougez-vous.
Alright. We're gonna go here.
Aux ordres.
Can I launch my attack yet? I can. And I'm going to. Socialist State of Siam wants us to sign a pact of non-aggression. Welcome to socialism, Socialist State of Siam. Wowzers. We're in a big Eastern Socialist Union. Look at them. Random Southern Nationalist Group, Reichspakt Remnants. What a faction name. Alright. Can we crump this? Yes, we can. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, we've taken back Tripolitania. We're launching our invasion as soon as we can. Can we?
Pareil.
Can we not? Either way, I will see you. I don't know how we took this, but we did. Ha ha ha. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.